Hey guys! Today we just kind of have, it's a very quick video.
The time we almost died at a drug deal at an abandoned cement factory.
Cement, not cement. Two disclaimers first. One, we just want to get this, like, it just happened, like, an hour ago, so we want to get this video up, we are gonna, like, post more videos, like, we have a filming day coming up, like, we're gonna get back into filming, but we just want this one to go up first.
Because we thought this would be interesting and something, because we've never done a storytime video before.
Yeah.
And also, we never really, like, have anything that we're like, oh, that's, like, interesting, like, people would think that's, like,
I mean, like, we do, like, classic, like, I mean, we go to, like, high school parties and, like, stuff like that, but it's not, like...
It's not worth, like, a story.
Yeah, but this is. This is. Second disclaimer, we don't, like, condone anything we did, I guess. I don't know if we should say that.
I think we should say this. Where we went, this will make more sense when we get into the story, but where we went, it's the city's property, but there's no signs posted that say do not enter or, like, no trespassing or anything. So we, like... technically weren't breaking any laws. Like, oh, backstory.
Oh, okay, yeah, backstory.
Okay, so last night, we're with our friend, Caitlin, I think maybe some people in here know her, I don't know, but, and our friend Emily, and we were bored, and we were driving around. Basically, okay, so we're like 17, and where we live, there's like, it's kind of like a thing to go to this abandoned cement factory.
Yeah.
And, like, people take cool pictures there and stuff, and, like, it looks creepy.
There's, like, a bunch of graffiti, yeah.
So, like, it's, like, a thing that people do. It's not just, like, we wanted to, like, break into this, like, random building.
Yeah.
But it was, like, probably, like, what, 10 o'clock last night or something, and we were bored, and we were like, what should we do? We're like, oh, let's go to the abandoned cement factory, because none of us had been there before, but we had all wanted to. And it's, like, really dark out.
It's, like, pitch black outside.
And this place is, like, kind of far away. It's, like, probably a 45-minute drive from my house. And you have to go over this bridge. You go into another state. Yeah. Wait, is that another state?
Yeah. It's, like, border of another state.
It's, like, on the border of our state.
Don't want to give away too many details, yeah.
Basically, it's on this island that's, like, far away. And it's, like, kind of secluded, I guess. It's, like, creepy.
Yeah. Basically, we get there, and we're... terrified. I was about to say we're really
Cameron's driving.
I'm driving it, and
we're in the orange Mini Cooper.
We're in my car, and we get really scared and we chicken out and we leave.
Oh well, there's a white truck there too.
Oh yeah, and
not there, but there's like a white.
There's
truck
like a white truck
really
across. We got really spooked, so we decided to leave.
Anyways, we're like, let's go back tomorrow during the daylight, and it's not gonna be as scary. And
so then
go there.
We go back today. Caitlin's not with us. It's just me, Megan, and Emily. And we go, and the gate to get in is open. It was open last night, too, but our friend who was, like, helping us get directions said it was supposed to be closed.
Yeah, he was like, you're going to have to close under the barbed wire, and Cameron's like, I just drove through. And he's like, oh, okay, we're driving through.
And, we go, Megan's driving, and we park, and we go and, like, inside it and explore. Right whenever we were driving, like, down the road to get there, Emily and I saw a black truck kind of drive, like, the opposite, like, if this is gonna be really hard to do on camera, but, like, if the building is right here, we saw the truck go this way, like, behind the building.
I didn't see him, but, like, they both said it, and they weren't lying.
And it just looked like there was a road behind the building that left, and then we got there and found out there wasn't. So we just kind of, like, dismissed it and, like, decided it wasn't important. And then we went and explored, and while we were on top of the roof, we were, like, looking and taking pictures and stuff.
It's, like, I'd say it's, like, maybe 4 stories up.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 stories.
Yeah, we were, like, up a little bit, so we had, like, kind of a lookout area-ish type thing.
Like, the actual...
We might have pictures.
Maybe. If we do have pictures, we'll put them in now.
Yeah.
It's so freaking hot.
This place would be really cool for a photo shoot at night, but it'd be really scary.
Yeah, I know.
The actual thing is, like, 14 stories, and we were on, like, the 4th one, because it kind of goes like this. So, like, up here, and then we were, like, right here, and it goes straight right here.
Also, it was already, like, really creepy. There's a lot of, like, graffiti that says, like, you're gonna die and stuff, and that creeped me out, but...
I was into it. I was, like, ready to go explore.
I was scared. It was really dusty, too.
And Emily and I saw a white truck, and Megan saw like a white truck come, and it stopped at the gate.
At the barbed wire gate.
Yeah, at first we thought it was like someone telling us like to leave or something, but then they like looked really hesitant and stopped and left, and then we were like, okay. And like,
well, okay, we got scared though because we didn't know who they were, and we're like, if we had stayed up on that lookout ledge, we would have been trapped if like someone sketchy was gonna come up there.
Yeah. So we decided to get down so we would have places to run.
Yeah. So we
PLL like got me into this.
So we like go down and the truck is still like there, but it like, you know, whenever this was like us like the night before, because we pulled up to the gate and we were like, should we like keep driving forward? Should we turn around? Like, what should we do? They were doing like that type of thing. So
yeah.
So that's why we didn't think it was an authority or like someone who was gonna tell us to leave. So we weren't like that worried about it because they seemed scared, kind of.
Okay, so they left and then we just like kept exploring.
Yeah.
And then, okay, before we get into this,
there's
I really
a lot
have to
of ladders. All right, I'm gonna give like a little bit more of an explanation of what it looks like on the inside. There are some parts where it's really light because there is like openings and stuff, and there like maybe there's like a hole in the roof and you can like see through it, whatever. But basically, majority of it is like pitch black and there's like graffiti everywhere. It felt like there would have been someone hiding in the corner with a knife ready to stab you. But this is like a place that like teenagers go to a lot to like explore. So like that, I was like scared, but I wasn't like, I didn't actually think I was gonna die. But like if we were in like a sketchier area and like it wasn't like a normal thing to go there, like I would have definitely felt like I was gonna die. But we weren't gonna die. But it's like really, really dark, and there's like a bunch of like, I don't know if cement factories look like this anymore. Like I don't know how old this place is or like how long ago it was abandoned or anything. But basically there's like, I'm sure if you Google like cement factory, you'll see what it looks like. There's like really, really big towers that like go all the way up. And there's apparently some way that you can get up to the very top of that. Our friends did it, but we couldn't figure it out and we were getting sketched out. We were just like climbing a whole bunch of ladders and like there's dust everywhere and just the vibe is really creepy.
Okay. After we're like kind of like ready to leave, we go down to this dock that's down there.
Oh, also, my car is like parked in view. So like if someone came up to the gate, you would be able to see my car and see that like we were there.
Yeah. So we walked down to the dock and we had to jump over a fence to get there. And it wasn't hard. It's like the fence and then there's a gap, so you just go right over it. And then the black truck that Emily and I saw earlier, and Emily and I had already put 2 and 2 together. I forgot about that they saw a truck earlier. Like I didn't really know what they meant because I didn't see it, and they were just like, there was a truck right here, like, but I thought it just left or something. I didn't really know what they were talking about. Yeah. So it like pulled up and like stopped the.
And
car.
he was like, "There's like, oh sorry,
it's fine.
There's like bushes and stuff, like blocking from where he was to like the dock, and we were on the dock, and like he would like move his car up a little bit if there was a bush in the way. Or,
yeah, so it was like he was like being stalker and like
he was
watching
trying to see us.
So then we were like, oh, dang.
I think
like,
Emily was more scared than we were because she was like, let's get off of the dock.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, I'm taking pictures, and then she was like, no, we gotta go. So we jumped over, and then he kind of like went over. Okay, so like if this is the dock right here, he went this way and we went this way, and the building, like the factory's right here.
Okay, sorry, this is Megan right here. I'm just editing this and I wanted to butt in real quick to explain this a little bit because it's a little bit confusing. Basically, the truck is parked underneath this outside awning that is on like the side of the factory. We're at the dock, which is behind the factory, and what we do is we run to the other side of the factory opposite to the awning that he was parked under. Like he drives around the front of the factory to like in order like with the intentions of like finding us on the opposite side of the factory. But meanwhile we go inside. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys like watch the video. Okay, bye. It's big too, so like
so he went this way, we went that way, but then we saw him like he kept going around to circle around it.
Yeah.
So we cut through to the inside and we were just like watching him.
Yeah.
Like trying to like not let him see us, because at first I thought he was gonna like the no trespassing, like get off, but then we decided he was creepy.
Yeah. Because like if someone was gonna be like, don't trespass, he looked like
and he looked like an old man. Like,
yeah, I couldn't really see him. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see his face. But I saw him like looking at us, like he was like looking at us to see like what we were doing.
So basically, we just like kept playing cat and mouse. This is gonna be such a long video, and we wanted it to be short.
It's okay.
We were playing like cat and mouse to get to the car, and then finally we thought like he like either left to go down the long street to leave, or he was parked like somewhere over here. and then we just ran to
we
the
like
car.
darted to the car.
We backed up
yeah,
underneath the
okay.
awning. We backed up because like the door to get into the actual like bottom like level of the factory is like big enough. That was so really sketchy. Was like big enough for a car to fit through. So like he was parked in there.
Yeah.
And then saw us like checking out him, and then we drove off, and he followed us.
Yeah, he followed us
down like this really long ass road to like the like street that like meets it like a T, and then he just kind of like stopped and
he went back.
Yeah, and then he like went back and was just kind of like puppy guarding the building.
And he kept randomly like turning his headlights on
yeah,
and then turning them off, and then he would like act like he was gonna back up and then like go forward a little bit. Like he was like constantly like readjusting his car, but like not really moving.
Yeah.
And then like turning on the headlights and turning them off.
So basically, for Snapchat videos that Emily posted on her story that we'll insert at some point during this. Not really sure when. Maybe now, maybe later. I don't know. You're editing.
I don't know if we said this or not, but this truck is the black truck that they saw whenever we first pulled up.
Yeah. The one this is the same truck that like saw us at the dock. It's all the same truck.
So this is the creepy part. He was like just watching us the entire time we were like exploring the actual cement factory,
we don't know
which
where
was
he
like
was.
30 minutes.
And like we didn't hear anything creepy. Like like every noise we heard was either like water dripping or us walking and talking.
And like there was like a super loud echo in there, so like even if just like the tiniest thing like fell like literally a rain, like a drop of water came down, and I got so scared.
So I don't think he was like in there with us, following us. I think he was parked outside waiting on us to leave. Okay, so back to like we left, he followed us, stopped, puppy guarded, and the next like maybe 45 minutes was us like there's another like building like way up here like down the road with a parking lot that we would just like loop through to U-turn around, and it was just kind of like us like going and looking, him like chasing us down the road. He would
like fake chase us.
Yeah, and then we would just go loop around, and it was the same thing over and over. And then one time we came out of that parking lot and went down, and you could see him like at that gate with his headlights every other time, but this time we didn't see him, so we went farther and stopped at the like last chance we could to do a U-turn. And he was parked on the side of the road behind
a bush.
And we were like, it was during a Snapchat video.
I wouldn't have seen him unless you said that.
Yeah. We have it recorded on Snapchat. We were like, okay, he's gone. And then we just screamed because I said he's like right there.
I'll put it right here.
I have
Figured out it's probably a drug deal.
Should we go?
Because
I think they got
two cars.
goosebumps right now.
Basically, okay, there's like the long road that goes to the cement factory, and there's like bushes all along it, and then there's like the building with the parking lot that's earlier on in the road that we kept using to make U-turns whenever we would get scared. We went a little bit past that, and then there's like a big bush right there. His car is like behind that bush, and here's like the road we were on, and so I was like right here. And Cameron's like, he's right there behind the bush.
And then we just like
I went
off. Like all up in the grass. It was really funny. We're really over explaining this, but it's okay. It's kind of for us too, so we can remember like everything fresh.
So then this like that happened, and then
like this, and then the same like the whole like cat and mouse thing, like him chasing us. Yeah,
we just kept like driving up a little bit, and he would just be parked there with his headlights on at the factory, and then he would like act like he was gonna drive out, and then I would go through the parking lot again. And then one time I go the other way in the parking lot. There's like you can exit back onto the road that goes to the cement factory, or you can exit out on another road that's like perpendicular to that road. Yeah. So I go out that way, and then at the same time, like brownish gray Toyota.
It was gray.
It was like a little bit brown.
It was gray. And it had like the Toyota like emblem or logo on the front was painted red.
No, it had like a reindeer nose.
No, it was the Toyota logo painted red.
No, it wasn't.
It absolutely was.
It was like a Rudolph reindeer nose.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so he pulls into the parking lot, and then he looks like he's just like a car going to this building, parking in this parking lot. Mm-hmm. And then I come around to like the intersection with the cement factory road, and he comes out of the parking lot onto that road. Yeah, like he uses it as like a cut through. And then he goes down to the cement factory. Yeah. And we're like...
So now that there's two cars down there, we've determined it's a drug deal.
And then we're still doing this thing with the truck. Yeah. Like, the Toyota goes down there and stays down there.
Mm-hmm, and we don't see it for a long time.
Yeah, but the truck is still, like, coming out, like... coming onto the road, making like U-turns, and then we're like following it, making another U-turn.
And now we've kind of gone a little farther out from that main road. We've gone like to like all like the side roads and like...
On this island, there's like this cement factory, there's a hotel, there's a very small neighborhood, and then there's like a bunch of like working factories, like running
Yeah.
factories that are like still like running and stuff. He goes into like a little neighborhood type thing and like stays there for a second.
We go down to that, this is like right before like the thing with the red-nosed car.
Yeah.
We go down and it's like he goes down this dirt road. It's like a construction site.
I was like, maybe he works there. And then Cameron and Emily were like, no, he's just trying to like get away from us.
Yeah.
We pass him a few times and he has his hat down like this.
Yeah,
like, so we can't see
him, yeah.
And anytime we drive by him and we can like make eye contact with him, he's down like this.
Yeah.
With, like, a
and his
hat.
seat was so low. I thought he was just really tiny, but no, his seat was down all the way.
Eventually we end up back at the cement factory. He's back in there again, whatever, turning on his headlights and stuff. And then like all of a sudden there's like 5 guys out there.
Yeah, we see like the car door open and we just see like 5 guys like all dressed in black.
Like walking around and stuff and we're like, oh snap.
And at this point, like, okay, I know we're using our hands a lot and no one probably gets it, but here's the main road and the cement factory's like way back here. We're parked like on the side of the road with like the back of the car facing all the bushes that are right here, so we can either go this way to leave or this way to the cement factory.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at myself, I'm so sorry. So like we can pick each, like which way we want to go.
We see like all these guys like walking around and then they like go like to where we can't see them for like a little bit. I don't really know. And then I don't know how much later this was, but then 2 of them come running out and jump into the truck. And then I'm like ready to go. I'm like, oh snap.
And then they just sit there.
Yeah, they just sit there. And they like ran into the truck and then they're just like,
yeah.
And I'm like, are you serious?
We went back down the road to taunt them so they would come back out. And then there was like the truck chased us again and we went around and then we saw the red-nosed car.
Yeah.
The red-nosed Toyota like driving around. We were coming, like we went straight, did a U-turn to go back down the main road. So the intersection's right here and we're right here and they're right here. Oh. And then the 2 guys in the Toyota are like looking at us like, and this is what,
they rolled down their windows.
Yeah, and they were kind of cute. And then they were
like 19 or 20.
Yeah, and they were like what's going on? Like, what are you guys doing? I mean, they didn't say it. They just went, and then we sped away.
We like saw them a little bit later, and they were getting back onto like the highway to go back into town. But then we basically just hung out to see if the truck would like do anything. And then because the truck was still just sitting there.
Yeah.
And we sat there for like 10 minutes or something.
Waiting and like we honked the horn.
And its headlights were still on.
Yeah, like the same thing that I had been doing the whole time, but it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of decided to leave. And then right as we were leaving, this guy who was like in like a uniform, like kind of like a park ranger, you know, because there's like a reserve over there too, was in a white truck and there was also a white truck we saw a couple times. We don't know if it was sketchy.
Yeah.
This is a different white truck.
There was another black truck as well that was like being sketchy. But
coming down the road and it was the same guy in the uniform and he had like a 4-wheeler on the back and we thought he was gonna go down there and like bust that guy.
His battery's low too.
That's okay. We're almost done.
Yeah.
Like and bust that guy down there, but then he pulled over to the side of the road and then like got out of the car, but then we drove away.
Yeah. It's really scary whenever we were getting chased. Like it doesn't sound like it would be that scary.
No, it was scary.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
Because also like where we live, it's like there's a lot of shootings like where we live. And like they're all like drug related.
Like, recent shootings, yeah. But for some reason we just wanted to stay. It was fun. Like it was scary, but it was like adrenaline fun too. Like,
yeah. And like there was a point where we were like, okay, like this isn't dangerous. Like we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I think the scariest part was whenever we were in the factory and he was just sitting somewhere like watching us.
And we don't know where.
That's so scary. And then also I think it was
and
really
when he was
scary.
parked in the bushes.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh fuck. Oh, we're like, oh dang. Like, oh my god.
Whenever I start backing up and I see his truck inside the cement factory the room that we were hiding in from him. Like, he knew we were in there.
Yeah, it was scary. So if we didn't, like, run to the car from the cement, like, we hauled ass to get to the car, he would have, like, found, and we don't know if he was, like sketchy or
I don't know how he got his car into that room.
No, there was a big opening.
Oh, okay. I was like, how?
Yeah, so basically before the battery dies, it was fun, like, we were, like, all safe and everything, and it was a really fun day.
And we're gonna put in pictures and videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them in right here if they didn't fit anywhere else.
Yeah.
Went to an abandoned concrete factory and some guy showed up in a truck and was following us around and he went and parked inside the factory. Moral of the story, don't go to an abandoned factory, and now we're chasing this guy, but we don't know where he went. He literally hid in the factory. 7 seasons of PLL. Worth it. Okay, so right now we're trying to escape this guy that's chasing us from the factory. He parked in the bushes to stalk us, and now he's following us. Figured out it's probably a drug deal.
do we go?
Because
I think they got
two try to turn around to get this guy.
Alright,
He comes whipping like full speed out of this factory, and it's so scary. This is the guy that we're chasing. You can't see his truck, but he's way up there. He keeps following us around, and now he's driving like full speed away from us.
And get ready for some new videos coming out, because we're filming. It is, what is today? Tuesday. Oh, Pretty Little Liars comes on tonight.
Yes,
it is Tuesday, and we're filming this Sunday, and we're going to try and knock out a bunch of videos. We're going to do back to school videos, and we have some picked, so if you want different ones or anything like that, comment them down below so we can film those for you.
Snapchat. Hopefully if we insert the clips from Emily's Snapchat story, it'll like show you what it was actually like. Because I feel like we're not doing the best job at explaining it. And also it's like really confusing with all the roads and stuff.
I know.
And we were literally like playing cat and mouse with this guy in the like black truck for literally like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Like almost 2 hours.
No exaggeration. So, anyways, I can't talk.
I'm still like, and now we're going to go have coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, bye!